everybody, Shane back with you from Guitar at Work. Welcome back, Shane Simpson here. Good to have you back, and here's a little seasonal thing here. Happy Christmas by John Lennon. War is Over, I think, is the subtitle. A lot of fun. I'm Capo 2 here, just in case I forget to mention it. And what I really like about this one, there's a bit of a deadline too, because you have to have it done by Christmas, right? We're about a month away here. So what I like about this one is it's going to take some really normal chords, really garden variety chords here, and dress them up with some fairly routine embellishments that you can use in other songs. So when Christmas is gone and you can't play this again for another year, you can always use these embellishments in your own order and kind of personalize your playing a little bit. I should mention right away, there's 3 sheets for this guy. Go to patreon.com/guitar@work and grab the sheets. We're referring to these. We've got 3 sheets. One has got what appears to be about a dozen chords in it. Don't let it spook you. It's quite easy. We're just going to take normal shapes and embellish them a little bit. So patreon.com/guitar@work, you'll be able to follow along a whole lot easier. I want to thank you for coming back and subscribing and all that happy stuff. So many comments and suggestions. Really appreciate it. And just keep on subscribing. It really, really helps with this end. Thumbs up as well, folks. I appreciate that very much. So jumping right in here, we're in 3. It's going to have a 3 feel to it. The strumming, it's going to go 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3. And that's a pretty popular strum for 3. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3. And that's down, down, up, down, up, down. I'm just sitting on a G there. We'll talk further about that, but that's that 3 feel, that waltz time kind of a thing. The sheet that appears to have about 20 chords on it here. I'm going to use, now each of these chords has a particular name. I'm not worried about that, the formal name for them. When you move a finger, this becomes G, becomes G add 9, becomes G sus4. We're not worried about that. It's more of an incidental. We're doing what we call melodizing, where you're going to hear a melody moving in the chord. Really pretty. That. So looking at that first line, it says G. You've got 4 G's going on. We need our big kid's G for this guy. What I call a big kid's G, you'll see a fingering there of 3, 2, and 4, which might be new to some of us. If you're used to a 4-finger G, that can feel like a bit of a stretch for sure. There, that's G. So then they're just examining the chords before the strum here. The next chord, I'm going to bring my middle finger down toward the floor here. It's going to go to the 2nd fret, the 2nd fret of the G string. 2nd fret of the G, middle finger, 2nd fret of the G. You'll see those diagrams and those fingerings are clearly marked there. Now formally that's G add 9, doesn't matter. Now what are we going to do with that A string? We're going to have to protect that guy. We want him to be muted, and that's probably happening quite naturally without trying. This is one of those times where it's a good thing to have a dead string. So the ring finger is just leaning over to choke out that 2nd thickest string, your A string. There we go, now we can hit all 6 that way. So that guy. The 3rd chord, G sus4 formally, but who cares? I'm going to take that middle finger off completely and just put my 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B string. From the capo, of course. That's G sus. And we're heading back to G. So again, on the G, you've got G. Middle finger's moving down toward the floor. 2nd. There we go. And 1st finger's going to the 1st fret of the B string, and then we're back to a regular G. That's it. Now if I put the strumming in that, I'll go down, down, up, down, up. So every time in this song sheet you see a chord, it actually gets, most of them get 4 sets of 3 beats, okay? So 4 bars of 3. That's this guy. 1, 2, and 3, and that would be 1. Now my middle finger's coming down to get that guy. 1, 2, and 3, and 1st finger's moving to this guy here, the 3rd chord. 1, 2, and 3. Back to G. Yeah. So without pausing in between here, we've got G, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and. Now you may have to stop tape there just to get that together, and that's perfectly reasonable if those are new to you for sure. So each chord's going to have its own series of embellishments, and as I said earlier, you can use these in whatever order you choose to in other songs, so it's really, really great. The 2nd chord we're going to need here is A minor, which I don't think is new to any of us. A minor, that guy there. And you'll see on the sheet with all of the chords on it, regular A minor. Now I'm going to remove my 1st finger. That guy there, formerly A sus2, but we're not worried about that. The 3rd chord for the A minor is pinkies going to the 3rd fret of the B string there. If you find that a difficult stretch, if your thumb is leaning to your left, you're really crippling up your pinky. So try to get that thumb right in behind where your middle finger is there on the neck and come in from down low. A curl in the pinky is usually considered to be pretty good technique. I've heard it called Van Halen pinky. So there, pinkies like that, kind of roll over to its side. And then the final A minor is just regular garden variety A minor. Okay, there. So if I play those 4 A minors back to back, 1, remove the first finger, pinky's going on, 3rd fret of the B string, and then you're back to your regular A minor. I'll do that again. Here's A minor again. First finger comes off, pinky's going on here, and we're going back to A minor. And in case I forget to mention it, you notice the accent on the first strum, the first beat of the bar. That's pretty typical in 3. So you're feeling 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2. That's your pulse. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and the what I'll call the chicka chickas, the quick down ups. Try to make them quieter. 1, chicka chicka, 1. Maybe on the chicka chicka, just try to aim for maybe the top 3 strings. There's no real rule in that department, but it helps to separate that from the accented one. The 3rd chord we're going to need here, D7. There's a D7. Picture him on your sheet. There's a D7. And I'm going to start by taking my ring finger off of there. That guy, that's his embellishment there. Now the pinky goes to the 3rd fret of the high E. And then you're back to D7. So here it is slowly, D7, 1, 2. Ring finger comes off, pinky goes on 3rd fret, and you're back to a regular D7. I'll do that again, D7, ring finger comes off, pinky goes on, and regular D7. Good. Now in the song they'd be going back to G, but I'll just get through all the chords here, not necessarily in the order of the song just yet. Hey, we're going to do a play along too. I'll do a play along at slow speed and then at regular speed as well. I'll jump to a C chord here so we get through them all. C, no problem there. That's on your sheet with a million chords on it. C, and then a first finger comes off, very much like your A minor here. Now the pinky will go to the 3rd fret of that B string. Remember to keep that thumb nice and low so you don't cripple up your pinky. And then I'll go back to a regular C. So here's your C shape here. C, first finger's coming off, pinky's going on, and back to a regular C. I'll do that again. C coming again. First finger off, pinky's going on, and then back to C. Good stuff. Now here's an F chord, and I know a lot of us don't like the F chord, but this is a good excuse to get it together. We do not want to use the big bar chord because you're going to run out of fingers for the embellishments on the F. Here is your F, as I'll play it there. You might still be getting a little dead spot there, but you can work that out for sure. Here's an F, it's embellishments. He's barred there, the top 2, as you know. And then I'll stand up my first finger to release that high E string. So now the high E string is open, and now pinky's going on the 3rd fret. And then back to your regular F. So on F, very slowly, F, 1, 2. Now stand up the bar, opens up the high E string, good pinky going on here, 3rd fret, and then back to F, regular F. Good. There's only one more chord we're going to need, and hopefully you've stopped tape to get all these together and come back and do the play along. Here's D minor right here. This one's not on your sheet, but I think you're getting the idea here. D minor. There's a picture of that. D minor, and then I'll remove the first finger. Pinky's going on here to 3rd fret again, and then back to your regular D minor. Yeah, so D minor is this. First finger off, pinky's going on, and back to D minor. So again, that D minor is not on your sheet, but I think by now you're sort of getting the idea of this melodizing. So D minor, first finger off, pinky on, and then back to D minor regular. Stuff. So that's all the chords that we're going to need, which is fabulous. And now take it through the order. I'm now looking at the song sheet that has the actual lyrics and the chords over top. Remember, every time you see a chord there, you'll be playing that whole series of embellishments related to that chord. So it says, and so this is Christmas. They hit a G. I'll go G. I have to do all 4. There you go. First finger. Good. And that's the end of the G's. Now I'm going to go to A minor. Lyrics are, what have you done? A minor, down. First finger off, pinky on, and back to regular A minor, D7 coming here, 3, 4, ring finger off, pinky on, regular D7, and we're back to G. Whole set. C, so this is Christmas. First finger off, pinky on, regular C, D minor, hope you had fun, D minor, Whole series of embellishments there. Pinky on. Going back to G, the near and the dear ones. And C coming, the old and the young. This would be the chorus coming up here. The chorus, and you're going to see toward the bottom of that page, toward the end of the chorus, the D minor and F are bracketed together as our C and D7. When we hit those, we only do 2 sets of 3. Only 2 sets of 3 and no embellishments. Just play them all. We'll get there in just a sec, so that'll make sense. So Merry Merry Christmas, he's hitting the F here. 1, 2, 3, F. Merry Merry Christmas. First finger, pinky on, and back to a regular F. G, a Happy New Year. Here's our bracketed bit here. I'm just going to go D minor, 2 sets of 3. No monkeying around with the embellishments or anything. Just 1, 2, 3, 1. F here. 1, 2, 3, 1. C coming without any fear. D7. Yeah, so again, brackets, at least on my charts, they cut the value in half. So if something was 4 before, it'll only be 2 now if it's in the brackets. So it's going to go verse, chorus, verse, chorus. The song comes in about 74 beats a minute here. Got the fabulous BEATBUDDY, but I'll do a verse and a chorus slowly. I'll take 20 points off and go to 54 beats a minute just to give you a fighting chance here if those chords and embellishments are new to you. Then I'll do it right after at full speed at 74. So I'll bring this down to 54. 54, and here comes the verse. 1, 2, 4, 5, G. A minor, what have you done? D7, another year over. G, a new one just begun. C coming, so this is Christmas. D minor, hope you have fun. G, near and the dear ones. C, the old and the young. Chorus, F, Merry Merry Christmas. Stand them up, yeah, pinky. G and Happy New Year. D minor and bracketed 1, 2, 3, 1. Right to an F here. No monkeying around, no embellishments. C without any fear. D7. Page 2. Yeah, now good. Page 2 would go to another. Verse section. So it goes verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. Now I'll bring it up to 74, which is concert speed here, and hopefully you're able to follow along. If not, just again stop tape, get those embellishments together. Really, really nice way to play it for sure. So let me go verse, chorus on this one a little bit longer at full speed, and here it comes. It's going to count to 6 before it brings us in. If you're ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. A minor, pinky, D7, G, C, and so this is Christmas. D minor, I hope you have fun. G, and near and the dear ones. C, chorus coming. F, Merry Merry Christmas. G, a Happy New Year. D minor, bracketed. 1, 2, 3, 1. F, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. C, 1, 2, 3. D7, page 2, verse. G, so this is Christmas. Middle. There you go. A minor, weakened for strong. D7, G, road is so long. C, Happy Christmas. minor for black and for white. G, yellow and red ones. C, stop all the fights. Now bottom of page 1 is going to the chorus now. F, Merry Merry Christmas. Pinky, good, G, and Happy New Year. D minor bracketed. F, C, D7, G. Now, okay, now we would be another verse. You would go to about midway down the second page, do another verse, do another chorus, and then you'll clearly see the outro mark there. So, hey, great song, and really, really nice. Boy, you want to collect those embellishments. Again, you could put them into any song. You probably wouldn't do them in that exact order, as it would sound like this particular song, but just know that they are available to you. On anytime you're playing a C chord, you can always, noodle around like that, and it really does personalize your playing. So hey, a great request. Thanks for that, and Merry Christmas to everybody. It's a little early, but I hope you get this one down for Christmas. And it's been a lot of fun here doing this, and thanks for your comments and suggestions. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up really helps me in YouTube land, so I appreciate that. So be back for much more. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.